thank you all for taking the time out of your day to come listen to me drone on about a topic you most likely don't care about, gun control. And I'm not talking about those fake Busby guns or airsoft gun. I'm talking about them Nerf guns, you know what I'm saying? No, sorry. I'm actually talking about actual ones, you know? The kind that people hunt with, or the kind that you would go to war with. You will learn more as I spew knowledge out of my mouth, but let me start with a story. In August 18th, 2007, a man armed with a firearm broke into a woman's house. The woman had a safe with a gun in it, but she didn't have enough of a warning or time to go obtain it to defend herself. She didn't die, but she got loads of money and valuables stolen from her. This story shows that having a gun doesn't always help, and a lot of the time it doesn't help at all. But by the time I'm done, I am sure you will be surprised with things I have said. Gun control is the regulation on the manufacture, sale, transfer, possession, or modification on firearms. Firearms, as we all know them, are dangerous weapons that can kill. Many say that gun control is wrong, and they use the Second Amendment to defend their thoughts. The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. Others think it is better to have gun control because if people can't own guns in the first place, we wouldn't have a need to defend ourselves with firearms. In their reasoning, that is. Gun control is one of the most debatable topics the United States has ever dealt with. Well, after our presidential elections, that is. First off, let's talk about how bad people obtain their guns in gun trafficking. So first off, we all have to get our guns from federally licensed shops and people. But did you know that over 40,000 guns were trafficked last year by just these federally licensed people? Like this guy, or this guy, maybe even this guy. Oh, okay, not that guy. This would be another reason why we should control firearms. So if these people give out loads and loads of guns, it starts what I would call a chain reaction. The people obtaining the guns could traffic them to another person, and that person could traffic it to another person, and so on. So then we have all these people who probably have bad intentions, with guns that shouldn't have them for reasons we both know. Next off, let's talk about why we have gun control and why we shouldn't. Gun control is a serious topic that can end or save someone's life. The following are the most common reasons why we should and should not have gun control. Reasons we should have gun control are: it would decrease the amount of homicides or deaths per year, it would be harder to traffic guns to others, there wouldn't be a need for guns in the first place if no one would ever have guns under certain circumstances. Now, reasons we should have gun control are: people could still get guns or hurt people, others may not be able to defend themselves, and that about wraps up why we shouldn't. Statistics on this topic are actually pretty interesting. Did you know that every 1 out of 5 Americans own a Nerf gun? I know. I'm hilarious. A real fact would be every 1 out of 300 Americans are attempted or pursued for a violent crime, including a gun. What is a bit relaxing is the amount of deaths by gun have maintained the same level for around 20 years and staying around 20,000 to 21,000 deaths per year. Also, most deaths by guns are suicides, around 40% of them, which means that you have a lesser chance of being pursued and shot by someone with a gun. That about wraps up the presentation. I hope with the information I just gave you, I hope you have an opinion about gun control, or on whether we should not have access to firearms.